Hey guys, it's RD Jazz. Here's a video to remind you guys of all of the fall/Christmas checkout procedures. Listen to me. So first, do not forget to check out. You want to make sure that you familiarize yourself with the checkout procedures, okay? All of the information is provided all right here. Of course, if you have any further questions, you can always text myself, your GA, or your RA. So first, familiarize yourself with the checkout list. You want to make sure that you read all of these steps and make sure that you listen and check all of these steps before you leave. Lastly, you want to make sure that you fill out a time slot for when you're going to check out, okay? So either Monday through Friday, and the times are broken down in 30-minute intervals. You're going to put your first and last name and your room number, let your RA know, and that will be your checkout time. But make sure that you do not fill out this time until it is final, because you don't want to fill out a time and you don't end up leaving until a little bit later or a little bit earlier than that. So make sure you make your RA familiar with the time that you select, and then we'll go from there. So first things first, you want to make sure that the things you take care of in your room are as follows. 1, make sure you leave your heat on low. You do not want to vacate the space without making sure that your unit is on and running. 2, you want to make sure that you lock up all your valuables, your TV, your super fancy things that you're going to leave behind. If you're going to leave your laptop behind, cool. Just make sure you lock it up in your armoire. Anything that is of value or super important to you, you want to make sure you lock it up. 3rd, you want to make sure that you clear everything off your floor. So you don't want no items on your floor. You want to make sure you pick up your rug, your suitcase, your shoes, and put them either on top of your dresser or on your bed. 4th, you want to make sure that you clear your bed linen. It is not mandatory, but it is encouraged that you take your linen off. You can either lock that up, take it home with you to wash it. However you decide, it's up to you. But you want to make sure that that stuff is off the bed. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you have no trash in your room. Clean your room. Look at it as if you're doing room checks. Make sure that your floor is nice and clean, neat and clean, and take your trash out. You want to make sure that you avoid all fines at all costs. All right, lastly, one of the most important steps is making sure that you do all of your checkout paperwork. That is extremely important, because if you do not, it can and will result in a fine, all right? So you want to make sure that you do your room condition form, you fill it out and sign and date, and then also you want to make sure that you're doing the blue card, okay? So your RAs will instruct you further on the blue card information, but do not leave without filling out this blue card. Lastly, you want to make sure you turn in your room key, okay? It is extremely important that you turn in your room key, because this is a very hefty fine. And then of course, just go ahead and sign out in the floor chart at the front desk, okay? After that, and you complete all of the steps, you should be squared away. If you have any questions, please ask myself, your GA, or any of your RAs.